Hey guys, and welcome back to the Celtic FC Career Mode, episode number 23. I know I'm supposed to be doing 2 episodes a week, but I'm only putting out 1. I have not felt like playing FIFA as of late, so that's why the episodes have been far and few between. But we are looking to finish the season within this next 2 weeks. And getting in today's episode, we do have the last game of the first stage of the season against St. Mirren. That will be a sim game. We will play the quarterfinal game versus Atlético Madrid, and depends on how that game goes, the second game might be a highlight. If the game is still close, it will be our normal commentary video. And then the semifinal game versus Hearts will be a sim game also. And then I did sim ahead and went back, but there will be a game on the 24th. I don't know who's going to be against. It changed every time I did it, but there will be a game on the 24th. And that depends on who it is. It might be a sim, it might be a play. And going for player of the month for March, it is going to be none other than Jordan Larsson, who is up to 14 goals in the Scottish Prem, scored his first goal in the Champions League versus Napoli, and has played a pretty solid season so far for Celtic. So Jordan Larsson is your player of the month for March. And Scott Brown is retiring at the end of the season, and he has come to me and asked to play the last game, the final home game of the season, and it will be an honor. Scott Brown, a big part of this team. And then coming into the final home game of the first stage of the season, we are versus St. Mirren, who are at the bottom of the table, and Scott Brown is getting to start his last home game, at least in the first stage. He will probably get to start the last home game in the second stage also, and let's see if we can pick up the victory. We should be able to. It should be like 5-0, in my opinion. 4-1. Taylor, McGregor, and Larson comes off the bench and scores 2. Not a bad result. 4-1 victory over St. Mirren. And yep, it is time for the Champions League semi-finals against Atlético Madrid. We are away to begin, so we do have a chance to pick up the away goals first. And let's see if we can run these guys out of the park. Let's get into this game. And Diego Simeone's men line up in a 4-4-2 with João Felix and Morata up top. And a pretty decent team. Jimenez and Felipe are the center backs. And Celtic starting 11 once again. BMS in goal. Taylor, Julian, Aurier, Bolognoli, Christy McGregor, Johnson, Lingard, Forrest, and French Eddie up top. João Felix gets the game underway. There goes James Forrest on the break again. Gets around his man with ease. Coming down. And All Black gets there. Can Johnson get there before Felipe beats him to the ball? Lingard stops. Has his shot. It is, oh my Jesus. Jesse Lingard. First chance of the game, really. Terrible shot. That's half, 0-0. We need to find a goal here. Hudson Edouard gets fouled on the outside of the box. This is Hudson Edouard's chance to leave his mark on the game. Gets it. He jerks it. Let's go. Hudson Edouard. Let's go in the 79th minute. The man is a beast at taking free kicks. 8th goal in Champions League. What a time to score it. And that's just a nasty free kick. Just one nasty of a free kick. Over the wall. Just inside the post. French Eddie scores his 8th goal in Champions League. Edouard fouled, has a shot right at the keeper. I should have got the foul in the box. Why did he play advantage? I was in the box. But that is it. 1-0 victory against Atlético Madrid in Madrid. 1-0 in aggregate, and we have the away goal. And player of the game honors go to Hudson Edouard. Everybody else played piss poor. I think McGregor at a 7.6 is the next best player. Hudson Edouard with the 8.4 is your player of the match with the lone goal. Wonderful free kick All right, and it is time for the second leg of the semifinals against Atletico Madrid. Same starting lineup. I think we just need to score one goal and we'll be fine. We have the away goal. Don't want to give up any goals against the team, but this Atletico Madrid team is pretty freaking nice. So let's see what we can do. And we get the game underway. Let's find an early goal here. Just hold on to the ball. James Forrest gets around his man early. They cannot get around Gaia. There's Chrissy. Oh, how does he not get the ball first? 0-0 at half once again. And that is the goal they scored to tie the game. Are you absolutely kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have the run covered near freaking post. Again, near post is fucking broken. Here goes Ellison. Here goes Ellison. The player literally just stopped in the midfield. This might be the goal that we get. Off the fucking post. Oh my jeez, Jesse Lingard off the volley. Scores in the 84th minute. Are you absolutely kidding me? That is his 5th goal in Champions League, and it might just send us through.
Well, look at this. That's what pace can do to you. There didn't seem much danger.
The first shot off the post sends all black way out the way. And Jesse Lingard on the volley puts it in the back of the net. Right here should end it. High spots comes on. Julian gets to it. Send it back. That is it. We beat Atletico Madrid in the semis. We are through to the next round. I take a nice little long breath on that one. Player of the game goes to Christopher Julian for 3 of 3 tackling. Played pretty well at the back, except for the one goal that was given up. But that was our year and McGregor's fault. VMS should have saved it anyway. It was a low-driven near post, and he had the near post covered. But anyway, your player of the match goes to Christopher Julian. And coming into the next game, the semi-final of the Scottish Cup versus Hearts. Once again, it'll be a simulation game. We should beat them. Our team's good enough. Yes, we do. But problem is, Julian's hurt. 4-1 victory. Edward, Forrest, Johnson, and Taylor all score. And we did suffer a scare, but it was only a scare. Christopher Julian has a bruised leg injury, out for 3 days. I'm okay with that. All right, in the first game of the second stage of the Scottish Premiership, our game is against Hibernian. I'm not playing them. I'm tired of playing at 25 at the back. So we're going to go ahead and simulate this game. We should pick up the victory. We beat them all year long. 3-0 victory. Edward adds 2 more to his goal scoring tally to make it 21 on the season, and McGregor adds another, and 3-0 victory over Hibernian. Okay, so coming down for player of the month for April, we have French Eddie, who had the free kick goal and had a couple of simulation goals, so he will be up for player of the month. Jordan Larson also up for player of the month, as he had simulation goals. He actually think he was the top simulation goal scorer. And Jesse Lingard for his heroics in the Champions League to send us through Atletico Madrid. He is also up for player of the month for April. And they did add another game into the month of April against Liverpool. That was our next Champions League opponent in the semifinals. Next month, I'm breaking down into 2 groups. We are going to play all the way up to the Rangers game and then the Scottish Cup final. And if we make it to the Champions League final, we'll be in the last episode. But that'll be it for today, guys. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all again later. Y'all have a good one.